Namaste, welcome to Fat Coda. This video is about Valli Nayagan Olaganathan Chidambaram, fondly known as Kappalottiya Tamilan. So let's go to the video. Valli Nayagan Olaganathan Chidambaram was born on 5th November 1872, popularly known as VOC and also known as Kappalottiya Tamilan. He was an Indian freedom fighter and a leader of Indian National Congress, founder of Swadeshi Steam Navigation Company in 1906 to compete against the monopoly of British India Steam Navigation Company. He launched the first indigenous Indian shipping service between Tuticorin and Colombo with Swadeshi Steam Navigation Company, competing against the British ships. Tuticorin Port Trust, one of India's 13th major ports, is named after him. At one time a member of Indian National Congress, then by British government he was sentenced to life imprisonment and his barrister license was revoked. Let's look upon his early life. Chidambaram was born on 5th September 1872 in Tuticorin district. Chidambaram worked as a taluk office clerk for some time before his father sent him to Tiruchirampalli to study law. In Chennai, Chidambaram met Swami Ramakrishnananda, the saint who belonged to Swami Vivekananda ashram, who advised him to do something for the nation. Here he met the Tamil poet Bharatiyar, who shared his political ideology. In 1890s and 90s, India's independent movement and the Swadeshi movement, which confirms the politic parcel initiated by Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Raj of Indian National Congress, were at their peak. From 1892, Chidambaram was influenced by Tilak Maharaj and became his disciple. He became a prominent spokesperson for the cause in the Madras presidency. Following the partition of Bengal in 1905, Chidambaram entered the politics, joining Indian National Congress. In response to British Indian Steam Navigation Company's trade monopoly, Chidambaram started an Indian-owned shipping company. He registered the Swadeshi Shipping Company in October 1906. The capital of the company was 10 lakh rupees in those days. The number of shares was 40,000 and face value of each share was rupees 25. Any Indian could become a shareholder. The director of the company was Pandi Durai Tevar, the Zamindar and the founder of Madurai Tamil Sangam. In the beginning of the company had no ship, instead leasing them from Shaveline Steamers Company. The Britishers did not like that and they pressurized Shaveline Steamers to cancel the lease. In response, Chidambaram bought a large freighter from Sri Lanka. Realizing the need for the Swadeshi Shipping Company to own its own vessel, Chidambaram travelled around India selling shares in the company to raise capital. He vowed, I will come back with the ships, otherwise I will perish in the sea. He managed to secure sufficient funds to purchase the company's first ship, the SS Gallia. Shortly afterwards, they were able to acquire the SS Lavo from France. In response to the new competition, the BISNC reduced the fare per trip to Rs 1, that means 16 annas per head. The Swadeshi company responded by offering a fare of Rs 0.5. The British company went further by offering a free trip to the passengers with a free umbrella, but it didn't work out. The Britishers even tried to buy the Swadeshi company, but the deal was not successful. The ships commenced regular services between Tuticorin and Colombo in Sri Lanka against the opposition from the British traders and the imperial government. On 23rd February 1908, Chidambaram gave a speech at Thoothukudi encouraging the workers at the coral mill to protest against their low wages and harsh working conditions given to them. Chidambaram and Subramania Siva led the strike. Their demands included incrementing their earnings, weekly holidays and other leave facilities. Chidambaram ensured the strike was widely publicized and it quickly gained popular support. On 6th March, the head clerk met Chidambaram and the needs were satisfied. Aurobindo appreciated Chidambaram for his courage in his Vande Mataram daily. By 1908, Chidambaram's political involvement drew the attention of the British. A British official invited Chidambaram to meet him in Tirunelveli. At the meeting, British official expressed the concern about Chidambaram's activities and asked him to give assurance that he would not participate in any political revolt. But Chidambaram refused to accept his condition, so he was arrested on 12th March 1908. The arrest followed wide protests in Tirunelveli. A general strike was declared in Thoothukudi, which was the first political strike in India. Public meetings and processions were held and 4 people were killed by police. Although his supporters were able to raise funds for bail, Chidambaram refused to leave without the release of his companions. He was charged with sedition and sentence of 2 life imprisonment was imposed. He was confined in the central prison Coimbatore from 19 July 1908 to 1st December 1910. The judgment was widely condemned in the popular press, and even the British Statesman magazine claimed the judgment to be unjust. Chidambaram appealed the sentence in High Court, gaining a reduced punishment of 4 years imprisonment and 6 years in exile. An appeal to the council led to a further reduction in this sentence. He was not treated like a political prisoner, rather he was treated as a convict and required to do hard labor work, which caused his health to suffer. He finally was released on 12th December 1912. To his dismay, Swadeshi Steam Company had already been liquidated in 1911. Upon Chidambaram's release, he was not permitted to return to Tirunelveli district. With his law license stripped from him, he moved to Chennai with his wife and 2 young sons. In 1920, Chidambaram withdrew from Indian National Congress, citing ideological differences between himself and Mahatma Gandhiji. He focused his efforts on establishing labor unions in Madras and writing. Then Chidambaram moved to Kovilpatti and practiced as a lawyer. He rejoined the Congress party in 1927 and presided over the third political conference held at Salem. In 1929, he moved to Thuthukudi, where he spent his time writing and publishing his books in Tamil. Few of his famous published works are Thirukural with literary notes in 1917 and Tolkappiyam with literary notes in 1928. VOC Chidambaram passed away on 18 November 1936. To honor him, the Indian Post released an official stamp at 5th September 1972 on his occasion of his birth centenary. Tuticorin Port was renamed as VOC Chidambaram Port. In 1962, Kannada film director B.R. Pantalu made a film of Chidambaram's life titled as Kappalottiya Tamilan. Chidambaram was portrayed by Shivaji Ganeshan. Watching this video. From this video you might have come to know about many interesting facts about Ballinayagan Olaganathan Chidambaram, fondly known as Kappalottiya Tamilan. We'll meet you in an interesting topic like this. Until then, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaste.